This is the brief on that big federal enforcement operation down in Manhattan's Chinatown. So what happened? Well, dozens of agents from ICE, that's U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, went after vendors on Canal Street. Officially, they said it was about stopping counterfeit goods. But boy, this operation really set things off. It got slammed hard by New York officials pretty much across the board, who called it reckless and destructive. Okay, so let's get into the three key things you really need to grasp about this whole situation. First up, what they said they were doing versus what actually went down on the street. Homeland Security called it a targeted, intelligence-driven operation. Sounds official, right? But Governor Kathy Hochul, she painted a very different picture, saying agents reportedly used batons and pepper spray on vendors, even bystanders. Kind of suggests things got way rougher than just targeting counterfeit stuff. Second, because of how aggressive this looked, local and state leaders basically said, count us out, fast. The NYPD immediately put out there, nope, we had no part in this. Mayor Eric Adams backed that up, reminding everyone that New York City doesn't help federal agents with civil deportations. That's immigration enforcement that isn't tied to a crime. And Senator Chuck Schumer? He called it indiscriminate and destructive, just really reinforcing that city stance. All right, finally, the big criticism was really about who got targeted. City officials were basically saying, look, these are street vendors trying to make a living. They aren't some national security threat. Taking away their stuff, their livelihood, without due process, that just felt fundamentally wrong to them. Heck, even the spokesperson for the Republican candidate for mayor said the Fed should focus on actual criminals, not folks working in service jobs. So, for New York's leadership, the takeaway seems pretty clear. This felt way more about politics and stirring up fear than actual public safety.